Hello and welcome to the 58th episode, and welcome to another Megalomaniac Sunday event. I'm your host Mr. Gaming and I'm playing OTTD on a huge Europe map. So today we are going to start over here because this is going to be an issue. I do know that already because I've seen it already. So let's put on electric tracks and move this down here. Because I did some testing, since I didn't remember exactly how one of the features actually worked. It worked fine actually, and I'm going to show it a little bit later. But in doing so I had to let the game run off camera for a long time just to see how something reacted, and it reacted just as I wanted, which is good news. But it also showed me very clearly that we have an issue here because these kept backing up behind the station here, and I'm just not keen on that. So it would have been duplicated at some point anyway, but now it gets duplication earlier than previously planned. So I need to get this one through and down there, like that. That means I can remove this here, and I can remove that one there, and I hope this one is done. It is as well, so let's remove those as well. Great. And I need to fix here like that, and hope that we don't have anything that gets stuck there, but we probably have. Anyway, so let's do that and do the same here. No, I will actually just put signaling in on this one, because I will just show you how I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means there will be 9 between each and every one of them. And since this one has an exit signal there, it means it will be 1 behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here we have a bridge in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm not going to bother with the rest because it's really not good YouTube clipping thing. But I'm going to put one in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's how it's going to look for now anyway. Then we have these two that were already here, so that's fine. I just wanted to sort that out because when the engineering supplies hit these, they just ramp up the production really much, and then it just wasn't room here. The stuff gets stuck on the way out from here because there's a queue this way and there's a queue this way. And this one will also, I will also fix with this one because it seems to have a similar issue. But I'm only going to add an extra piece of track, or extend the passing loop, so there is room for one more train actually. Let's do that and put one more on there. Because here I also have a little bit issues. There are small issues here, but it's not that bad actually. As you can see, there's also issues on this one. Not here, but here, where it's a really long piece without any passing loops. I did put one on here last time, but it didn't help, I can see. So I'm going to put one on here as well. So this one will be 9, which is there. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't exactly what I had planned to do, but whatever. Let's do that. Put in a tunnel and put this one on. And since it's going that way, it should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have. That's great. So that means the capacity increases at least slightly. We also have a long single line here, single track line here. So let's see if I can extend this one as well. 9, and do that. Remove this. Fix that one. Is it going? This one is going that way. Okay, I need to turn it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because if I don't turn it around, it's not going to work at all. It's just going to make silly things. And we don't want that, do we? So let's just turn this one around. Turn it around again. And there we are. Perfect. I'm not sure how much of an issue we have here, but I do know that these get stuck, and they are stuck. This one got a green light now, that's great, but I'm actually going to put on double track down here as well. Let's just use what we have there. Put this one on and remove that one. And let's put one there then. Yes. Because they get stuck down here in the harbor, which isn't good. It's really not good. I'm also going to extend the harbor and put in just a fixture. Just so I can see what's actually hanging around on here. So currently nothing. 83 farm supplies. It's not that much. And yeah, I'm going to leave it as it is for now. It's at least improved, so we might redo that again or improve it again. So today's episode, though, is going to be about Falun, which is here. So I'm going to add some things here and put in processed products. We need some barrels. And the connection done, and put on this one there and do that. So the waypoint is so we can easily get things moving as we want. So the thing here now is that I'm going to send things down here, which I need to prepare. That's 9, which is good to know. That's 11, I think. 10, yeah, 11. And we need to get down to 18, so that means there. And that means this one is going to be a little bit tight, maybe. Well, let's see how well it works out. Let's just do that and that. So this one needs to be 9 coming in, which is working fine. This one is 9 coming in. Need to put these on, and yeah, that should actually work, right? So let's just do that. Put them down here and do that. This was the most silly version of this that you can imagine, but whatever. I think it's going to work. I hope it's going to work anyway. Let's do that, and let's remove this one there. Sort this one out. Put an extra one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 there, and probably have one there. Good. Sorted. So I'm not sure how long it takes this route. But I'm first going to put another one on, which he will have one of those, and let's do chemicals. Chemicals. This one produces 0, I guess. Yeah. Every time a stone train comes in, it actually produces, but the problem is the stone trains don't come in very often because the engineering supplies haven't reached that far yet. This one is going through there, and it is going into there, and it's going there. So to Sollefteå, and let's just bring it back the same way. And there we go. And then this piece of thing is sorted. And I actually maybe need some tank wagons. So I'm going to use only 2. Problem is I don't know how much it's going to produce. Let me see what we actually produce in the UK. This one produces 868 a month, which means that 3 times 120 isn't going to get you anywhere, and that means we have 600 to transport, which is good to know. I don't have any coal yet, but I need to fix that as well. I think that's coming from Poland, if I remember correct. So yes, we have 3 to supply, and we have 600, so that it means 200. So let's put 3 on them. 1, 2, 3, and do chemicals. Oh yeah, we have done the line. Sorry. Good. Then we'll going to do one more and put again. Why do I keep doing this? And put 3 on. Yeah, whatever. If you hold Control down and move them up, then you move all of them up. And that one is going to do chemicals, of course, and it is getting in there. And then make a little bit of a silly run, because it's going to supply the same station twice, but in a different way. I'm about to show you how that's going to happen. So there we go, and there we go, and there we go again, and here we go again, and then finally we have a depot. So it will start by full loading here. Nothing weird with that. It's going down to Gävle, where it's going to turn around because there's no way to avoid going into the station. And it's not unloading. No unloading and no loading. Good. Then it goes out there and give chemicals to the paper mill. Then it goes back into this station in Gävle to turn around. No unloading and no loading. Then it goes back into the depot, comes into the station and full loads again. And then again it's going down to Gävle. It doesn't load and it doesn't unload there. It goes down to the paper mill station, but It doesn't unload there, it transfers. And then it comes back in here. Oh, sorry, I already had that one. It comes back in here, it doesn't load, and no unloading either. And then continues back into the depot, and then starts all over again. Does it do this every month? I think not. But, well, I don't really have any other option, so that's the option for this. The problem is 180 isn't a great number, so let's see what we can do with ships, because these, the transferred ones will actually be shipped up to Finland, up to this one here. So let's see what we have. Don't even know where I have one here. So a new ship, let's see what the closest thing we have to 180 chemicals. We are not doing sail ships. That's an Eddystone tanker, 330, that's way too much. This one do 270, this one do 140, which is too little. 360, no, 190, that's close, but not close enough. Needs to be the other way. I don't think I have anything else, no, I just have those. So tankers are not on the list because these are just way too big. This will be a great tanker for oil, not for this. 140, 400. Okay, so is there a way to do 190? That's the question. Let's see. New vehicles. You can only do those, and they can only do 30 or 60. So 180 is what we have to choose, or 210. I can't do 270, for example. Oh, yes, I can do 270 actually. Which doesn't make any sense, because I just don't have the stuff for it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's leave it at 180, and we'll just have to take this one at 290. Or should we do the tanker down here? That might be actually not that bad, because if I do that, it's not that far, you know, so it's there and it only needs to get there. And if I put one more on, they're going to kind of even out. If I don't put full load on, they'll just go back and forth. And I'm going to transport this up there some way anyway, so yeah, that should work. So the Eddystone tanker it is. Great, so this one is ready, and then I'm going to clone the first one, and that one I'm going to send immediately some other way, just so it gets the chance to stretch its legs, not like that. Good, and release them. Perfect. I think actually I would like. Problem here is this is probably part of the town. Yes. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I wanted to make something weird here, because that's much fun. That's much more fun to play that way. Weird stuff is more fun. But on the other hand, I could do it there, which I don't believe the city has, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, great. So what we're going to do here now I will just see what it costs. Wrong button, but whatever. So I'm going to do this for a while. So I get the trains over. So the train station will be here. There, actually. Which means the line will be here. Yeah, good. So that means we need to continue this one under the line. And that means we'll put a bridge over. We need to do it one more. Then put one of these on. A lock. And then on this side, I'm not sure where the station will be though. That will be a later thing to figure out. I'm going to put this one out here. So let's put this one on. And bring this one up there and there. Great. And I'm going to put a reloading station down here. Is it going to be in the way? I don't think so. And a boy there. Perfect. So that means I can reuse these by putting a boy there. And then just go down there and into this one. So that's great. And I'm going to put on one there. And a depot also over here, which I think will end up on that side actually. Great, and I'm going to start them on this side. I hope this is a decently fast ship though, so it's not one of these extremely slow ones. 32 isn't that brilliant, but whatever. Because it loads the equivalent of 330 units of goods, so that means it's way too big to get up a river. So it will not be a river vessel. Sorry, a small canal vessel. That is. Chemicals, and let's put it there without a full load. Bring it this way. And continue this way, and we are just going up there. So it's not a long trip, but you don't need to have a long trip. Do that. Transfer. And then it's just going back again. Like that. Great. And then I'm going to duplicate this one with one in here as well. Just clone this one and it will go directly there. For now, good. I have two on and they will just go back and forth because there's no full load on them. Because it's going to take quite some time before anything shows up there anyway. Then I have this one. The problem here is that the water isn't going to spread for a long time, but whatever. So I'm going to put a buoy here. And I'm going to put one over here. Just so it gets the picture. And I'm going to put one here. Because I want it to go out this way so it don't get stuck on this one. So let's put on one of these small ones. There we go, 350. And it's going to do chemicals. 65,000, so that means it needs to go plenty of times back and forth, but it doesn't matter. So let's do that, and that, and back the same way, because this one will have cleared long before the first chemicals shows up, because I think I had to wait until August before the first train with the chemicals showed up. So, sorry, first train with stone showing up, rather. So this one will go through there and back there, so that's great. I'll put one on for now. That might change though. Good. Chemicals fixed. So that means we have now sent chemicals to Gävle, to Sollefteå, and to Vaasa in Finland. So we have the first connection to Finland. Look at that. Next thing on the list of things to do today is to connect this one. Because I want to have this one sent in here. The problem, however, is that this junction is not going to allow me to do that. Boo. Which means I have to bring it north, get it somehow over there, and down that side. Yes, so that will be the order of the day, I guess. So I need to get these down there, right? Like that, bring them under. I know it's a little bit spaghetti junction-ish, but whatever. Get these down. Oh, that was too close, right? Da-dum-dum-dum-dum. And put these on the other side. Oh, that one leaves earlier. Ah, okay. Okay. Which means we can make the hole over there. And bring this one down. Put this one on the other side. No. It's much better if you lower land. You want to lower the land. This was a very long one though. So let's bring this one up. I need to have this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that one needs to be there. This one should be there. This one should be there. They are going to be a little bit close together, but whatever. And have one in an uphill is really not great, but yeah, can't do much about it. So they have to do this, get over there, this one over there, put signal on, put the signal on there, which means this one is too close. Yes, so let's redo this for now immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this one needs to be there instead. Put the junction. Do that. Make sure I count it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remove the old one and let's just get this stuff cracking. The funny thing is, I don't think this line that I just removed has ever been used. But whatever. You can't just build everything at once, right? Great, so this one will just then continue in that direction, that's fine. This one we need to fix as well. So it is 9 from there, and this one, oh, I don't remember if it is that. Yeah. Good. Let's just bring that one over there and bring it over, and we are connected. Look at that. So it will go through there, connect there, get down through these stuff. And I'm going to put this one at 18 then, which is there. Okay. I could bring this one down this way actually. I could do that. Do I want to do that? Yeah, it's actually not that bad. So let's do that over here then. To make a real junction so that we can make a line. And I'm going to cheat a little bit by adding 2 of those to make it a little bit more possible for the trains to climb this hill and get not too stuck over there. This one is not going to be great, is it? No. So I wonder if I shouldn't do this instead, to be honest. And I think there is room, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is room, yes. Just do that. Great. This one sorted, and put these on. I don't need the second one though. The third one, sorry. This will be enough. And put in a default station. Let's do that and just bring it out. Great. One more line fixed. Put on a train. Or depot rather, and waypoint of course. And it's important to do the naming conventions. And then I'm not sure how much this one produces. 153, so that means a little bit more than 450 in a month, which means that I'm actually going to put these on. These are the most muscular ones we have available, beefiest ones, and that's great. Bauxite, bauxite, and put these on and fill until we hit 8, which is there. Good. And do bauxite, 900 tons, that means 2 months supply when they have engineering supplies, and before that it will be like 8 months supply. Okay, so I need to put on a waypoint here as well. Like that. Then bring it through there. It should figure that out itself though, because there's no other way around it. And down this way. Not the most intuitive way of doing this, but it should work fine, I hope. And in here. Do we have any metal production? Yeah, a little bit actually. That's good. Good to know. We need to sort that out as well. Send that one on to different places. Perfect, so we have almost got all the way here. And done. And let's put 3 on for now then. Perfect. Good, so last time, which I forgot to say at the start of the episode, last time I built some stuff here, over here in Visby, and set up the wool line. So we have wool ship going to Norrköping, which is over here. I haven't connected the station, but there isn't anything coming there from anywhere else right now anyway. And the livestock is also coming down here and getting out this way. So that's all hunky-dory, but then I need to get the clay moving. The clay from here is going to Gävle and Sollefteå. And in Sollefteå I'm going to sail up the river, because it's a double-sized river, which is good. And let's just put in this one there, and we don't need anyone else, but we need to extend these ones. So let's make an ordinary canal out of it, which is 2 size, because that's needed for the ships. Is there such a rule? Well, yes, I have such a rule. So, oh, that was really expensive and silly. You always learn something from making silly things, or so they keep saying. Done. And this is just an estuary, so that's fine, no issues there. So I'm going to get these ships up. The problem here is that we don't have that much production, so the production here is only I need to do this one. It's only 450 at full speed, because we will never transport more than 80%. And 450 means I can take 270 every month on each of these routes. The problem, however, is that on the ship side it's impossible to get that to work as it should. So therefore I'm just going to put one train on. Oh, that was an electrified one. Let's remove that. I need to put one train on here that is going to take 270 tons. And we need to do clay. So that's 110. That's 220. Oh, we don't have a 51. Okay. So we have 110, which means 250, right? Am I right? Okay. Yes. Great. So I'm putting this one down there. Just to break it up a little bit. Let's get moving. I don't need 2 of these though. I'm not sure why I put in 2. Full load, and just bring it down here and do a transfer. Like that. Good. Need to rename this one. Like that. Done. Then I'm going to put on the 2 shipping lanes from here, and I'm going to do that off camera and show you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. This was the first of this week's Megalomaniac Sunday episodes, and the next one will come in a couple of hours.